This world out here is lonely and cold.
Mr. Singer, thanks for joining me, guys. Welcome back to the Stretford Saffas. Another disappointing result. Not too much to say, just disappointed again. I don't know what any general comments to make before we get going with a bit of ratings.
No, absolutely shocking, horrendous.
I don't know how much longer I can deal with this, but we push on. Hope for the best after the break. The international break is coming up. Could be a good time, could be a terrible time. But let's get straight into things. Start us off, Singer. Run us through your ratings from the back. De Gea first.
I thought Dyer was going to give him a 7. I think he distributed all right. I mean, he saved what he had to save. The goal, he had absolutely no chance. Wan-Bissaka, I think 7. I think he was good going forward. He made his tackles. Wasn't really at fault. Maybe the goal he could have got out to the crosser quickly, quicker. But I don't know. I don't really think you can fault him. Lindelof again, sketchy under the high ball, losing the ball, overplaying too much from the back. I think I don't think he has a fault for the goal. I mean, it was Peter Crouch-esque player winning the header, but it's just, I don't think overall he's too slow, too many touches on the ball, losing stupid challenges. So I'd have to give him a 5. Maguire 6.5. I think he dealt with what he had to deal with, but I expect more from the two centre backs as a pairing. They are a team ultimately. It doesn't help if one's playing 10 out of 10 and one's not playing at all.
We really seem to struggle when we try to pass it out the back, and I mean, you have to expect the centre backs to get the ball out quicker instead of just toying with it. But
overplayed a lot. I think Young was actually all right. I'm really not a fan of him, but I think he was far from the worst on the field. I'll give him a 6.5. I don't think he's any worse than Maguire, so I can't really give him less. The midfield, I think Scott was great again. I'd give him a 7. He really got through a lot of work. He was better on the ball today, drove us forward. Pogba, 6. He's playing 10 out of 10 1 minute. The next minute he's doing ball rolls and can't make a pass. It's the most infuriating player to watch on the football field. Pereira, absolute horseshit. 4. Who's next in the firing line? Mata was
last, maybe.
Mata was alright. I'd give him a 6.5. I think he was decent. He didn't really do much defensively, but he was good on the ball, found pockets, picked some passes, but he's getting on the poor guy. James, 8.5. I think he was great. It was the best left wing performance I've seen from a United player in God along Lord knows how long. He was insane. Down the left, cutting in on his right, insane finish. Insane crosses, which players like Aguero, Sterling, Kane, Salah, Mane would be tapping in. It's their bread and butter, where 60% of their goals come from. Our strikers don't get on the end of it. And Rashford, I'd have to give him a 4. I think he was absolutely diabolical today. He couldn't put a foot wrong, couldn't foot right. Lingard off the bench, 5. His usual shit self. Greenwood had a good attempt, but didn't get involved enough. I'll give him a 6 because he at least got a shot away on target. And Matic was a 5. He can't move Matic. He's useless. But yeah, very negative. But I can't give them more, unfortunately.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Just like, I'm not going to go through individual ratings, but just to point out a few key points that I've really picked up there. I don't think Rashford is quality consistently enough to lead this line at all. He looks completely out of sorts at times. Panic, doesn't take his chances, puts himself in good positions and really does next to nothing. Mata and Matic are both absolutely stagnant. They can't move. Matic gets on the ball, he completely stops the ball and literally completely stays still. He doesn't even, can't even get into it. Jesse Lingard, I believe, should not be a football player. I think he won a Reach for a Dream award, and his prize was to play first team football for United. But Daniel James, amazing strike early on. Really thought we'd take a grip on the game and really like take the game away from them completely. But
don't go
not.
kill games off. We invite pressure onto us.
Yeah, no urgency, no aggression, no speed, completely stagnant, completely just didn't look like we wanted to score until the last 5-10 minutes, which is the usual shit. We never left ourselves long enough to really, get a result. But trying to think of positives. I don't want to give up yet. I'm not going to scapegoat. Yeah, I'm not going to scapegoat anyone or blame any individuals, blame the manager. No, I just think that there's a lot of work to be done. And again, like I said a couple of weeks back, expectation management for the rest of the season. To finish top 6 at this rate would be a good job from what we've seen so far. But again, it is very early. Maybe give a little bit of a challenge in Europa, see some of the youngsters more frequently, because I really think they'll bring some life into the squad. But other than that, nothing else, nothing much more to say. Disappointing to have dropped 2 more points. But yeah, guys.
Point game rather than 2 drops.
Oh, God. Okay, well, this has been another player ratings from your boys, the Saffas. Hopefully some more positive results after the international break. But thanks, Sorley, for joining us. Bittersweet end for the weekend. Cheers, guys.